Hello everyone. Today I'm gonna give you guys some tips to make some piggy animations or any just overall animation for yourself. If you want a more better explanation on how to animate on Roblox, I would really recommend to watch this video here. And just so you know, I'm not an expert at animations. Like, look at this. I'm not as good as this. I'm not as near, bro. I'm not even 1%. But if you get my point, I'm only here just to explain some stuff that I would recommend to do before you animate. But I would really recommend to watch this video right now, because the other stuff I'm gonna say isn't really gonna make that much sense if you haven't watched the video.
Bruh.
So I'm just gonna put it in the description below. Go watch it now before you watch any more parts. First thing, cameras. Camera angles are the most important thing in an animation. Without a camera angle, you're basically just gonna see one scene for the entire animation. But what makes cameras so important is that there's gonna be no flavor in your animation. It's like eating a burger without the actual burger. This is an example of an animation with many camera angles, and it looks crazy. Like, without a camera angle and it's just showing let just one spot, one camera angle, it's just gonna show two people beating on each other. What's the fun in that? And this is an animation with almost little to none camera angles. Like, for each scene, there's just one camera angle. And this was made by me a long time ago, 2 years ago. Come on, I could do better than this. Like, there wasn't even any camera angles. I literally had to use the mouse to look. Oh yeah, do not be like me, please don't. And just listen to the voice acting.
Hello? Who's in here? Whoever you are, I want you to show yourself.
Yeah, you see what I mean.
Like that before. No.
Keyframes. Keyframes are by far the most important thing you need to know about before you even know about animating at all. Keyframes are actually pretty easy to use. You just have to use them in a correct way and make sure to always watch back your animation when you work on it, because you don't want it to look all sloppy and junky. Mainly when you're making a music video, you have to match up the keyframes up with the song, just so it doesn't feel weird, and it can feel in sync. Effects. So I'm not even in the intellectual spot right now to talk about any effects, because I don't know how to use effects and I've never really used them in my animation. I can do them during the editing process, but I just can't do them literally in the animation at all. Sound effects. For the sound effects, I would really recommend you to just go and just edit it in. But if you don't really know how to find sound effects, I would recommend to just go on YouTube, search up sound effects, and find if it's copyright free or not. If it's not, then you're fucked. If you're gonna put music inside of your animation, credit the composer in your description, please. Animation software. I would encourage you guys to just animate with Moon, because it's just I just find it very useful. The two plugins that I would find people using is Moon Animator and the default Roblox animation software thing, which is used for animations for games. But Moon Animator is for long, short form content videos, animations thing. If you know what I'm talking about, then just, I don't know, like and subscribe, I don't know. But if you don't recognize the name, then you must recognize this logo here. Editing software. For any video you do, you must know that editing is probably the most important thing in the entire video. Without editing, it's just gonna be a dry piece of it's just gonna be like a dry piece of bread, plain, with nothing on it. Just air. Gonna be a bag of Lay's, or your dad. You get my point. But I mainly use my phone to edit videos, and I've kind of found InShot to be one of the most useful apps to edit and make images with. I always just rely on CapCut. I mean, not CapCut, I mean InShot. They're basically the same thing. But I mainly rely on InShot because I'm just kind of used to InShot, and CapCut kind of just pisses me off sometimes, and yeah. But InShot kind of has less features than CapCut, but I kind of just use InShot to be different from everyone and say, oh, of course you use InShot. I mean, of course you use CapCut, you stupid noob, or you idiot, stuff like that. But if you want to make images, I would really recommend to just use InShot, because InShot can make images too. They've done that for years, I'm pretty sure. I've used InShot for years. They I don't know if they know me, but they better. But yeah. But CapCut, I would use it to make videos too, but it's just kind of not my thing really, because I don't know. But yeah, if you're on computer, I don't know much for computer. You should go like look up a different tutorial, not this video. But like this video is just my ideas for what you should do. But don't be like me. And those are just my tips to creating a Roblox animation. And now I'm gonna add some mini minor stuff that I would add to an animation just to like give your own type of style. First of all, if you're trying to make a animation series, I would recommend to make a script or a storyboard, because like you're gonna want to like plan out your story before you like release each one, because you don't want yours to look like rushed and just kind of like have like a pretty shit story. Like you're gonna want to like work and take time to like make each story's like script or like anything like that, or like a story and like a paragraph about the entire story, stuff like that. Like just don't rush it like what I do, because I never really use a script for any of my videos. And look at the story, it's pretty shit, but yeah. But another thing I'd really recommend is to at least don't hype it up too much, like what I did with Piggy the for Presents. And yeah, just don't hype it up too much unless it's like the best thing ever, because you don't want people to like get disappointed when it actually comes out. And add a watermark too. You have to add your watermark. Well, you don't have to, like I would recommend to do it even though I don't, because it's just kind of annoying. And if you're gonna add anything that's not yours inside of the animation, just remember to credit the people in the description below of that video, just so you don't plagiarize. But anyways, this is the end of the video. These are my tips to create a Roblox animation, and these are just my opinions to stuff. I know people are gonna disagree with it, and it's pretty much fine with I'm fine with that. I don't care, because like no one's really gonna see this video, but like it's just my tips, okay? But anyways, goodbye. I'll see you guys later, and stay tuned for my animation.